Hey, Sandy, just checking in. Are you all settled into your new house yet? Hi, Joanne. Yes, pretty much. Still a few boxes here and there, but we're getting there. Oh, that's great to hear. You must be so excited. This is such a lovely neighborhood. Definitely. Everyone's been really kind so far. Thanks again for dropping by that pie the other day. It was delicious. Of course, my famous apple cinnamon. So, listen, I was thinking, now that you're all moved in, how about a little girl time? There's this adorable cafe just a few blocks down I love, super chic. That sounds really nice. I actually appreciate the invite, but I start work today. I'll take a rain check, though. Oh, wait, work? As in, a job? Yep, just part-time to start. Gotta get back into the swing of things, you know? Oh, that's surprising. I just figured you were a housewife like me. I mean, we've got so much free time during the day. It's perfect for catching up, brunch, spa days. I wish, but yeah, I wanted to get back into working. It's something I've been planning for a while. Ah, I see now. So your husband must not be pulling in much, huh? Oh, that's rough. You poor thing. Must be hard needing to work just to keep things afloat. It's not really like that. I actually want to work. It's something I enjoy, and it keeps me busy. Plus, a little extra income never hurts. Oh, honey, don't be shy about it. We all make do. My Derek's got a great salary, so I've never had to lift a finger. He says a well-rested wife is a happy wife. That's nice. Everyone's got their own way of doing things, I guess. Still, I can't imagine clocking in while your man's out doing the same. That sounds exhausting. You'll be so wiped by dinner, poor thing. I think I'll manage. I'm actually kind of excited to get started. Well, you're a trooper. I'll give you that. Meanwhile, I will be heading to that cute little cafe I mentioned. Probably sipping on a lavender latte, catching up on my podcasts. Doesn't that sound divine? Sounds lovely. Enjoy your day, Joanne. Oh, I will, sweetie. You try not to overdo it at work, okay? Don't let those heels blister. Sandy! Joanne, is something wrong? I cannot believe what I just saw. You're scaring me a little. What did you see? You were walking right into the Keller house. Oh, is that what surprised you? Well, it's a pretty simple story, actually. You remember the job I told you about a month ago? I'm working for the Kellers now. Work? At the Kellers? Yep, it's been a few weeks now. They're really lovely. Well, I didn't realize you were that close with them. Yeah, actually, they've been very welcoming since I moved in. Especially Mr. Keller, I assume. I wouldn't say especially. I usually see both him and Mrs. Keller when I'm there. Oh, you see her too? All the time. She's always around, very hands-on. Interesting. Oh, very interesting. And does she know exactly what you're doing with her husband? Oh, definitely. She was the one who asked me if I'd be interested in the job, actually. Oh, that's surprising. Why's that? Most women wouldn't be so, generous to their husbands. That Mr. Keller must be quite the happy husband. Yeah, Mrs. Keller is a regular saint, for real. She cares more about her husband than anyone else I've met. I'll bet she does, Sandy. She's extremely supportive of me, too. She tells me that I'm even a bit more qualified for the job than her. Uh-huh. Well, I guess she would know what her husband likes better than anyone else, so that makes sense. Oh, I don't just do work for Mr. Keller. Mrs. Keller gives me various things to do for her, too. My goodness, Sandy, I'll bet you work up one heck of a sweat. You can say that again. It's hard work at times, but it's rewarding, and the Kellers are always super appreciative of my work, especially Mr. Keller. He tells me all the time life would be way less fun for them without me around. I'm sure he does. Must be nice having a man like that giving you so much attention. To be honest, he usually just sits back and lets me do my thing most of the time. Wow. Well, I gotta say, you're lucky, Sandy. So many of us would love to be in your shoes. Really? I hadn't realized. Oh, yes. There aren't many positions in this town that come with such perks. It's definitely been a good fit so far. You know what? I'll make you an offer. Let me take over for you. Huh? You mean you want to take the job? Exactly. I've got the time, the experience, and I think the Kellers would appreciate someone a bit more, seasoned. That's kind of you to offer, but I really enjoy what I'm doing right now. Of course you do. I'm sure you feel very fulfilled. I do. It's been a great experience all around. But I'm just saying, I would be way more capable of pleasing Mr. Keller than you are. As for Mr. Keller, well, I don't know, I'm not too interested in that sort of thing, but I think I might be able to get used to it. Oh, I'm not sure how to respond to that. You could respond by realizing that you're outclassed and letting the more capable and willing woman take the job. I have a contract with them and everything, though. It's not exactly something I can just hand over to you. Then you should have told me about this before you took the job. If you had said one word to me about this, I would have jumped at the opportunity. Well, I didn't know you were interested, and you seemed like you were pretty happy being a housewife, so... It's just selfish, Sandy, honestly. Selfish? I don't understand. You act so modest, but you're clinging to that job like it's your lifeline. I'm sorry if it seems that way. I really don't mean to come off that way. You moved in here like some quiet little thing, but now you're throwing your weight around like you own the neighborhood. I haven't tried to do anything like that. I just keep to myself and go to work. That's all. Maybe you think that's all, but people notice things, Sandy. People talk. I guess I didn't realize anyone was paying that much attention to me. Maybe you should start realizing it, and maybe you should think long and hard about whether it's worth making enemies so early in your time here. Enemies? I really hope that's not how this has come across. I was just answering your questions. You can't hide anything from me, Sandy. I know exactly what you're doing. You're trying to hog Mr. Keller all to yourself. Well, guess what? This is officially war, Sandy. I'm gonna take that job from you one way or another. Guess what, Sandy? You don't need to bother showing up to work anymore. Wait, what? What do you mean? I was just there this morning. Oh, you poor thing. Nobody told you. Oh, that's awkward. I'll be taking over from now on. Taking over what exactly? I'm a little confused. Your job, sweetie. Honestly, I don't blame you for being slow to catch on. It must be a bit jarring losing your position like this. That's news to me. I've been doing what I was asked, and everything seemed to be going fine. Mr. Keller and I had a lovely little chat. I explained that I'd be far more capable than you. I mean, I practically ooze experience. That's strange. He didn't say anything to me about making any changes. Well, he probably didn't want to hurt your feelings. But let's be real, Sandy. You never really fit the part. You're just a temp in a world of full-timers. Hold on, I didn't hear anything about this at all. Mr. Keller didn't say a word. It sure seemed that way, but clearly Mr. Keller had other ideas. He offered me $50,000 to take over for you. $50,000? What kind of job do you think I have? That's more than I make in an entire year. Oh, sweetie, of course it is. But he's paying me that much. I guess he saw my potential. I'm sorry, but this is sounding a little strange. There's no promotion or job offer like that in what I do. Oh, Sandy, you're still pretending you don't know, aren't you? Still playing the innocent card? Adorable. I'm not sure what you're getting at. I was under the impression we were still talking about work. Oh, we are. Your version of work just happens to involve special services for Mr. Keller. Don't worry, I'm not judging. Special services? Joanne, I think there's been some kind of massive misunderstanding. Come on now, Sandy. You don't really think people believed you were going over there every day for some little desk job, do you? That's literally what I was doing. I'm really confused here. Let's just say I figured out the real reason he kept you around. But clearly I'm more his type. He's leaving his wife for me. Wait, what? You heard me. Mr. Keller is divorcing that icy woman of his and marrying me instead. Isn't life fabulous? I'm really not following any of this. Are you saying he told you this directly? Oh, he didn't need to say a word. The way he looked at me said it all. And when he wrote that check, I knew. I've seriously heard nothing about this. He and his wife seem totally normal today. That's just because you don't know what to look for, but that's okay. You were just a placeholder, Sandy. A placeholder? Someone to keep him distracted until I came along. He knows what he wants now. If this is about whatever you think my job is, you're way off base. Am I? Then why do you think he had you come over during the day when no one was home? Because that's when I was scheduled to work. It's not a secret. Right. Well, not anymore. You can go back to whatever little side gig you had before because your services won't be needed. I still don't understand why you think this is your job now. Because I'm the one he wants. I'm the one he's keeping. He doesn't need what did you call yourself? An assistant? Oh, please. That's not even my title, but it sounds like you're pretty convinced. Oh, I'm more than convinced. I've been upgraded. I'm not just taking your job, I'm getting a promotion. A promotion? Again, that's not really how it works. Of course it is. Mr. Keller understands value, and let's face it, when he compares me to you, there's really no competition. If you say so. Oh, don't look so down. I'm sure there's a perfectly good grocery store somewhere that's hiring. I'm not sure what you think I've been doing all this time, but that's not it. Doesn't matter now. You're out, and soon I'll be living in that big fancy house with him. You're really convinced about this, huh? Conviction isn't necessary when facts are involved, and the fact is, he no longer needs a sex therapist like you. He has me now. Wait a second. What? A sex therapist? Joanne, I'm just their maid. Excuse me? I'm just the maid, Joanne, that's all. You're just the maid? That's right. Why? Is something the matter? Wait, no. Oh, that can't be it. That's not the kind of role Brian hired you for. Oh, Mr. Keller didn't hire me directly, actually. Mrs. Keller put in a request to the agency just before I signed up. We got matched the same day. It's been a really great fit. What do you mean Mrs. Keller requested you? She contacted the maid service. I was assigned to the household. Nothing mysterious about it. So you're not, offering special services or something? Special? No. I think you might be watching too many soap operas, Joanne. I'm just a maid. I dust shelves and clean floors. Oh, that doesn't make sense. He said he fired you and gave me your job. I was literally just there today. I restocked the kitchen and vacuumed the den. He didn't say anything about that? He said I was taking over, that I was getting a promotion, that I was going to be his personal in-house support. Support? Wait, what exactly did he tell you? He said he was finally free to be with the woman he really wanted, and that I was replacing you. Oh, Joanne, I think you've been very seriously misled. So you're not sleeping with him? Absolutely not! I am genuinely disturbed you thought that. But there's no way that I could sleep with him in the first place. He's bedridden. Bedridden? Yes, Mr. Keller had surgery a few months back. He can't leave his room. That's why Mrs. Keller needed help keeping the house in order. I take care of the cooking and cleaning while she takes care of Mr. Keller. Then who was I with? I've been meaning to ask you about that, actually. You said Brian told you all this? Yes, Brian Keller. Yeah, Brian Keller. You thought he was the Mr. Keller? Isn't he? No. Brian is their son. He's not the one I work for. What? The elder Mr. Keller is Brian's father. He's the one who owns the house, and he's the one who's bedridden. Brian doesn't even live there. He was just staying for a few days while he looked for an apartment. Oh, that can't be right. It is, though. I've met Brian a few times in passing. The family really doesn't talk about him much. Why not? Well, from what I understand, he's not exactly stable, doesn't hold down jobs, has a bit of a record, you know. He's a textbook ne'er-do-well. What kind of record? A criminal one. What other kind is there? As for what he's done, I didn't ask for the details, but Mrs. Keller wasn't thrilled he was back. Which brings me to my next question. How much did you say Brian gave you to be his sex therapist? $50,000? Why? That's funny, because that's the exact amount missing from the family safe. What? I'm having tea with Mrs. Keller right now. She was just telling me this morning that $50,000 disappeared. She's been beside herself. No! I think you've been scammed, Joanne. That can't be. Did Brian say where the money came from? He said it was a bonus from work. Joanne, Brian hasn't had a job in years. Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah, Mrs. Keller already filed a police report. She also asked me to let you know she expects the money back immediately. I don't have it anymore. What? You spent it already? I didn't think I'd need to give it back. But it's only been a few weeks. How did you spend $50,000 so fast? I hired a divorce lawyer. That's some lawyer. He's the best in the city. My husband demanded a divorce as soon as he found out about Brian. Oh, wow. Well, you had to have seen that coming, but that can't have cost you all of that $50,000. I also bought some things. What kind of things? Oh, you know, some clothes and some shoes and some jewelry, just a few essentials. Essentials? I needed to look my best. Brian said we'd be going on lots of trips once he got the inheritance. Inheritance? Did he tell you he was inheriting something? Yes, he said his father was dying and leaving everything to him. Mrs. Keller told me the opposite. She said they specifically excluded him from the will because of his past. No. Oh, this can't be happening. Joanne. He can't have lied to me. He said he loved me. I really think you need to take a step back here. He stole from his parents. That doesn't scream trustworthy. I gave up everything for him. I understand that this must be devastating, but you have to return the money. I can't. I spent it. Then sell what you bought, the jewelry, the clothes, whatever it is. Mrs. Keller wants it back, all of it. Well, that stuff's mine now. It was bought with stolen money. I'm sorry, but that's the reality. I can't just give it all back. Then find another way. You got yourself into this mess, Joanne. You'll have to find a way out. This isn't fair. I never said it was, but it's what's happening. You're just going to have to accept that. Oh, and you're probably going to need to get a real job. Sandy, please, you know them. Can't you talk to Miss Keller for me? Joanne, I really don't think that's going to help. She's already furious. But you're her maid. She listens to you. That doesn't mean I can change her mind. This is serious. Oh, just tell her I didn't know it was stolen. I thought it was real. That might be true, but it doesn't change the fact that the money is gone. Please, I'm begging you. I have nothing left. Maybe you should have thought of that before spending $50,000 in 3 weeks. Sandy, I didn't mean for any of this to happen. And I didn't mean to get dragged into your drama, but here we are. Just one more chance. Please, help me. Joanne, I have tried being patient. I have tried being kind, but I'm not your therapist or your savior. I clean floors. That's it. But you're the only one who even responds to me anymore. There's probably a reason for that. I'm not a bad person. I just made one mistake. One very expensive, very reckless mistake, and now you want me to fix it. I'm done. Sandy, please don't leave me like this. I'm blocking you. Goodbye. Joanne immediately ran to her husband and begged him not to divorce her after all. Needless to say, that plan did not go very well for her. She then resigned to the fact that the only man she could possibly get to support her was Brian Keller, so she married him. That only made things for her go from bad to worse. Not only does he not support her, he doesn't even have a job, and he frequently steals the money Joanne earns at her part-time job to go to strip clubs. Hey, Judith. I overheard something about you going on a trip. Where are you going, huh? Tell me. Are you going with your mom friends as well? Please, tell me right now. Good evening, Tiff. Are you talking about what we were discussing at the kindergarten bus stop? Yes, that's the one. I totally caught bits and pieces. You were talking with Amber and Maya, right? Ah, so you heard that. You're all going on a trip together, aren't you? Like a mom friends getaway? Well, sort of. Oh, take me with you. Come on, I want in. Wait, what? I've always wanted to go on a trip with mom friends. It sounds so fun. Just imagine the bonding, the photos, the laughs. I'm really sorry, but we can't invite you this time. Huh? Why not? Well, the group is already set. Then just add me to it. That's easy, right? One more mom can't hurt. I really wish it were that simple, but the whole thing is already booked, and honestly, Tiff, this isn't the kind of trip that you can just join in on last minute. Excuse me? It's not even a mom-friend trip, technically speaking. So what, you're telling me to back off? It's not like that. It's just, maybe next time, okay? I promise I'll let you know when we plan something else. But this time, I need you to understand and set it out. Oh, come on. I'm a mom, and I'm your friend, too. What's with this exclusion treatment? You think I'll just let this go? It's not about leaving you out, I swear. All right, then it's settled. I'm joining. Wait, what are you talking about? Let me know once all the dates and details are finalized, okay? Oh, and since I'm coming, I'll go ahead and take charge of organizing everything.
Tiff, no, it's already organized. Pretty much everything is decided.
Nope, that's not how it's gonna work. We'll just turn it into my trip, a main event, Tiff's Mom Friends Extravaganza.
Again, this isn't a mom friend's trip.
Perfect! You can be the one in charge of all the boring logistics and grunt work, okay?
Do you really think that you can just make demands like that?
Oh, are you sure you want to talk to me that way?
What are you getting at?
Isn't your husband working under my husband?
Wait, seriously?
Wow, you didn't know that? Oh, that's kind of awkward.
No, I mean, I didn't realize.
Well, you do now. So if you keep pushing back, I might just have to pass this little disagreement on to your husband.
What? Are you threatening me?
Anyway, I'm assigning you all the prep work for the day of the trip. Thanks in advance.
You're not even officially part of the trip.
Oh, I'm so excited. We're going to have such a blast.
Tiff, you can't just force your way into this. I'm not okay with any of this, you hear me?
Judith, do you have a moment?
Yeah, sure. What's up?
I wanted to say I'm sorry.
Wait, what happened? Why are you apologizing?
It's about that thing we talked about the other day, the warning about Tiff.
Right. What about it?
Well, I just found out that my kid accidentally told Tiff's kid about our trip. You know, the dates, the inn, the whole thing.
What?
Apparently, while they were playing, Tiff's son snatched away one of his favorite toys and told him, "I'll only give it back if you tell me where your mom's going. If you don't, I'll use my super punch on you." So, he told him. He didn't really have a choice.
Oh my God. That kid's been getting more aggressive lately. Even the other kids at school have been avoiding him. But honestly, let's be real. This was Tiff's doing. No way her kid came up with this idea on his own.
I thought the same. I mean, I've heard other moms mention similar things happening.
Unbelievable. What kind of mother uses her own child as an informant?
I'm seriously so sorry. I didn't think anything like this would happen.
No, don't apologize. This isn't your fault. But now we've got a bit of a problem on our hands.
Yeah, I was hoping this wouldn't turn into a thing, but with Tiff, you just never know.
She's done this kind of thing before, hasn't she?
Oh, yeah. A while back, she tried to crash a neighbor's family trip. Just invited herself without asking. Total mess.
No way. Are you serious?
Yeah, the neighbor's family had to cancel their trip last minute because the husband got sick, but Tiff didn't get the memo. She and her whole family went all the way to the destination anyway, and when they found out the inn was canceled, she went ballistic.
What?
Yep, she accused them of lying, demanded they cover her travel costs, screamed at them in the hotel lobby, saying, "You tricked us." It was this huge public meltdown.
Ugh, that sounds like classic Tiff. She's got this clingy, entitled personality that just won't quit. Honestly, this feels like some kind of petty revenge attempt, like she's trying to crash our trip now to make up for what happened then.
Exactly. I wouldn't be surprised if she sees this as her revenge-free ride.
And with a husband like hers, that guy gives off major troublemaker vibes. If she shows up, it'll be the whole chaotic family in tow, guaranteed.
No doubt. If she found out the date and place, there's nothing stopping her from just showing up.
Then we need to take action. We can't let her just bulldoze her way into our plans.
I was thinking the same. Maybe we should get Hiro involved too. She's good at handling people like Tiff.
Definitely. Hiro has a way of shutting down nonsense without making a scene. We need her on our side.
All right, I'll give Maya a call too. The three of us should meet later and come up with a plan.
Sounds good. And hey, stop apologizing. Seriously.
I feel bad though. If my son hadn't said anything.
Don't blame yourself. Honestly, the real issue is that we weren't more careful. I'm the one who brought up the trip at the bus stop in the first place. I should have known better, especially with someone like Tiff always lurking around.
Still, I should have reminded my kid not to talk about it.
They're kids. They're not spies. And it's not like your son just spilled it on purpose. He was being threatened. That's not on him.
Thanks, Judith. I was kind of freaking out about this. I didn't know how you'd react.
You did the right thing by telling me. That's what matters. We'll handle it. Let's regroup later and come up with something solid.
Okay, I'll message Maya now and get back to you.
Perfect. See you later then.
All right, thanks again, and sorry.
Stop it with the apologies already. Let's focus on not letting Tiff hijack our trip. We've earned this break. We're not giving it up without a fight.
Judith? Hey, just wanted to give you a little heads up.
What is it?
So, small update. Tomorrow's meeting time has changed, okay?
Tomorrow?
Yeah, we were supposed to leave at 7 in the morning by car, remember? Well, it's been moved to 9 instead. Thought you should know.
What are you even talking about?
Alrighty then, that's all from me. See you tomorrow! Judith? Hey, why didn't you show up at the meeting time?
Good morning. What are you talking about?
You know exactly what I'm talking about. The meeting time was 7 a.m., right? How could you mess that up and not show up? It is a bit ridiculous. And by the way, Amber and Maya aren't even here either. So I had no choice but to invite my relatives instead. You and your group don't need to come anymore.
Huh?
I had to scramble to get another car ready for the trip because of all this. Do you have any idea how much of a hassle it was? And guess what? You're going to pay for your share of the gas and transportation costs. So get ready for that.
Wait, are you talking about how you changed it to 9 a.m. yesterday?
Oh, no. After that conversation, I switched it right back to the original time. I thought I told you. Oh, it's kind of funny. I'm pretty sure I called you about it. So now, since you didn't show up on time, it's your fault, right? And now this trip is just going to be me, my family, and my relatives. We're going to have a great time. Bye-bye now. Judith! Hey! Answer me already!
What is it?
I was just about to check into the ryokan, but they said I've already checked in. What do you think you're doing, stealing our trip like this? If you're here at the resort, get out here right now.
Sorry, I'm out sightseeing at the moment, so it's going to be difficult to come back right now.
What?
Actually, what's going on with you? Stealing our trip? Wasn't it you who tried to steal it in the first place?
You're the one who didn't show up on time, remember?
To begin with, I didn't even invite you, and I specifically turned you down.
But in the end, I ended up going, didn't I?
You were the one trying to push through on your own.
You're the one who left me out, so you're to blame. As punishment, you'll pay for our accommodation.
Wait a second, are you planning to stay at my family's house?
Huh?
Do you really think you can stay there?
What do you mean?
The resort you tried to check into is actually my family's property. We converted part of the garden into a guest facility and have been running a resort there.
What?
And by the way, this trip isn't a mom's trip.
What are you talking about? Amber and Maya are with you, right? That clearly sounds like a mom's trip to me.
Amber is my husband's cousin. Maya is my husband's sister.
Huh?
This trip is for my husband's grandfather's anniversary, and we're traveling with all our relatives. So all the rooms in our ryokan are fully booked until tomorrow. No last-minute stays are possible.
What is that supposed to mean?
That's why I told you, out of respect, that I'd rather you didn't stay here.
Oh, can't you just free up a room or something?
Impossible. You're the one who showed up uninvited after I had already turned you down.
Do you think you can just talk to me like that?
Still on this, huh?
I told you my husband's boss is your husband's superior, right? Do you think your husband's position at the company could be at risk because of this?
Is that a threat?
Not really. I'm just teaching you that in this world it's the survival of the fittest.
I see. Well, with that same mentality, let me tell you something too.
What?
Your husband's grandfather is actually the chairman of your husband's company, right?
Huh?
By the way, the CEO is my husband's father.
What? The chairman and the CEO?
And by the way, both of them are here right now, and they're actually looking at this message with me.
No. Oh, that can't be true. Stop.
You never know when you might run into someone higher up than you, so it might be better not to flaunt your power so recklessly.
Wait, your in-laws are part of the CEO family?
Well, I'm off to the next sightseeing spot now, so I'll be leaving.
Hey, wait, my husband and I, we're being attacked by all our relatives right now. They're saying things like, "What is going on?" and we're being cut off. Can you at least help us?
I can't get involved in your family issues, so I really don't know what to say. Oh, and before we head back to the resort, I'd really appreciate it if you and your group could just leave. Let me clarify something up front. Just because my in-laws are connected to my friend's husband's employer, it doesn't mean that we could use his position or influence in any way to resolve the situation. This was not a case of using workplace status or authority to sway things in our favor. Later on, the husband was summoned and given a strict warning, but that was all. It wasn't anything extreme or threatening, just a stern reminder about boundaries and what was considered acceptable. That was the extent of the intervention from his side. But to my surprise, it seemed to have an almost immediate effect. Tiff, who had been causing all kinds of trouble, suddenly became much quieter, almost as if she had learned her lesson. I didn't know if it was fear or a sense of guilt, but whatever it was, she was a far cry from the person she had been before. The drama that had surrounded her seemed to dissipate overnight. However, things didn't go quite as smoothly on her husband's side. He seemed to have a much harder time dealing with the consequences of the situation. His pride, or maybe his stubbornness, couldn't handle the idea of having been reprimanded in such a manner. It wasn't long before he started skipping work without notice, completely disregarding his responsibilities. His behavior got progressively worse, and it wasn't just the missed days that became an issue. Soon, several serious internal compliance violations came to light. Things that had been hidden for far too long, and once they were discovered, it didn't take long for the company to take action. The company took swift and decisive steps. His actions didn't just result in him being given a stern warning like Tiff had. He was demoted and had his salary cut significantly. That was only the beginning. It wasn't long after that the company decided to terminate his employment entirely. Given the severity of the violations they had uncovered, the damage had already been done and there was no coming back from it. But the consequences didn't stop there. The situation between Tiff and her husband escalated dramatically. It seemed like their relationship, which had already been fragile, couldn't withstand the added pressure. The stress, combined with everything that had happened at work, led to an explosive argument between them, a fight so intense that it ended with them separating. The end result? Divorce. Their marriage, already hanging by a thread, was now completely severed. I couldn't help but wonder what had gone through their minds. What were they trying to achieve with all this? What were their end goals? It seemed so reckless, so destructive. Tiff's behavior had been erratic, and her husband's decisions, especially after the company's actions, made no sense. They had both created such a mess for themselves, and for what? It was hard to even comprehend the thought process behind their actions. What did they think would happen? It felt as if they had been living in a world of denial where the consequences of their actions were never really considered. The result of that lack of foresight had led them to this tragic end. But as much as I couldn't understand their motives, I was relieved that everything had calmed down. Finally, the chaos that had been swirling around them was over, and I could breathe again. It was strange to feel relieved after witnessing such a collapse of a marriage and career, but at the same time, there was a sense of peace that came with it. They had created this mess themselves, and now they were left to pick up the pieces. No one to blame but themselves. For me, it was just a quiet ending to a situation that had caused so much upheaval. I know this sounds harsh, but there was a part of me that couldn't help but feel satisfied by the way things turned out. Not in a vindictive way, but in a way that felt like justice had been served. Their actions had consequences, and those consequences had been severe. Perhaps that was the wake-up call they needed. Perhaps after all of this, they would learn to think before they acted. But honestly, it was harsh to imagine them ever truly learning their mistakes. The way they had behaved showed a pattern of irresponsibility, and I wasn't sure they could break free from that cycle. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story. Jaden, good morning. You look even more handsome today. It's been 6 months since you joined the company, and honestly, every day feels like a treat just watching you work.
Jane, we're at work. If you need something, just talk to me directly. We're on the same floor, so there's no need for messages. It's inefficient and a waste of time.
Oh, come on. You just can't resist talking to me, can you?
That's not it. It's just that if we're in the same place, using messages to talk is inefficient. It wastes both our time.
You really don't get it, do you? I can tell you want to talk to me directly. How about we step outside for a bit?
This doesn't sound like it's about work.
Huh?
I'm stepping out for a bit, so I'll be gone for a while.
Wait, what? You're going out now? But I thought you were doing office work today.
I'm going on an outside visit. I'm gonna meet with a new client with the sales manager. Your department is not involved, so I'm leaving now.
Wait, hold on. That sales manager, you mean that woman, right? You'd rather go out with her than with me? Don't you think I should be the one you take out instead? Come on, Jaden. I know you're shy around me, but that's okay. You don't need to pretend. I'll make sure you compensate me for this later, don't worry. Jaden, so you're going straight home today, huh? I didn't get to see you after this morning, and I have to say I was feeling a little lonely. Now that we're not at the office, I can message you, right?
No, I don't think we're close enough to exchange messages privately.
Oh, come on. I can tell you're trying to get my attention, but don't worry. You don't need to go out of your way for that. My heart already belongs to Takaya-kun, after all.
Is that supposed to be a joke?
Oh, does it not sound like one?
Jane, you're a married woman with a husband and a child. You might want to reconsider saying things like that. It could easily lead to misunderstandings.
No, I didn't mean it like that.
And I've told you before, I'd prefer if you stopped calling me Jaden. Please use my last name instead.
But we're not at work now, so it should be fine.
It doesn't matter whether it's personal or professional. I've already asked you to stop using that name. I'd appreciate it if you respected that.
Oh, I see. So it bothers you that I'm the only one calling you Jaden.
What?
I see. I get it now. If you'd said that from the start, it would have made things clearer. So in that case, you can call me Janie. Feel free to use it, both at work and outside of it. That way it's even, right?
You're completely misunderstanding me. I don't intend to be close enough to you to have these kinds of personal conversations.
Huh?
What I'm saying is this. I would like you to use the appropriate form of address and keep it professional. Getting messages from you outside of work hours is honestly an inconvenience, so unless it's an emergency, I'd prefer you not contact me.
Wait, Jaden?
Excuse me. Jane, I've told you multiple times, stop messaging me.
Oh, come on, just hear me out, okay? This is really big news. Jaden, I heard you're thinking about buying a house?
And how is that your business?
Well, aren't you just a new employee? I mean, isn't buying a house kind of difficult on your current salary?
Again, none of this concerns you. Stay out of it.
That's where you're wrong, because once you hear what I have to say, there's no way you'll keep saying that.
Excuse me?
I've decided I'm going to buy a house for you.
What?
Now do you understand how deep my love is for you?
No, I really don't. And just to be clear, I'm going to buy a house on my own. I don't need or want anything from you.
Oh, don't be shy. You don't have to be so modest with me.
This has nothing to do with modesty. I'm serious. Don't involve yourself in my life.
I just went to see a property earlier and I found the perfect one. I'm about to start the paperwork right now. Isn't that exciting?
No, it's not. Listen carefully. I'm telling you that I'm buying my house myself. Even if you bought one for me, it would only be a burden. I'd consider it a huge inconvenience.
You don't need to hide your feelings. I know this means a lot to you.
No, that's not what this is at all. I want nothing from you. Why is that so hard to understand?
All right, then. I'm going to go secure this beautiful love nest of ours. Just wait patiently, okay? I'll handle everything.
Jane, seriously? I never asked you for anything. You're acting completely on your own. Don't do anything without my consent.
Jaden? I was planning to talk to you in person today, tell you everything face to face, but of course you weren't in the office. Out all day on business, huh? I didn't want to do this over text, but you've left me no choice. So, can I please come over to your place?
Jane, please don't tell me. You didn't actually buy a place, did you?
Of course I did. I bought you a high-rise condo, our new home, Jaden.
A high-rise what?
You know, the tower complex near S Station? The one with the fancy lobby and concierge and the panoramic city views. They had a 3-bedroom unit on the 23rd floor hit the market this morning, and I thought, this is fate. I called the realtor, went to the showing, and the moment I stepped inside, I knew. I knew it was meant for us. I didn't hesitate. Signed the papers right then and there.
You can't be serious.
Oh, but I am. You were looking for a new place, weren't you? I heard all about it. But a new employee like you probably couldn't get the mortgage you wanted, so I figured I'd help. I've been at the company forever, and my savings and salary put me in a great position. And really, what better way to show my love?
Jane, you're married, or were married.
Oh, that's the best part. I finalized my divorce yesterday, all for you, Jaden. So you don't have to worry about anything anymore. No obstacles, no baggage. Just us and our beautiful life together in the sky.
Okay, this is insane. We barely talk at work. We don't even know each other. You can't just show up in my life like this, buy a condo, and expect me to move in.
You always do this, pretend like I'm just some coworker. But I see the way you smile at me when you come by my desk, the way you linger when we cross paths in the hallway, the way you brought those hot spring buns last year just for me.
Those were for the entire General Affairs Department. You were the only one there at the time. I handed them to you because you were closest to the counter. I even said, for everyone.
No, you didn't. You looked straight into my eyes and smiled.
Jane, I'm begging you to listen. That was not me flirting. That was basic human courtesy. We've never gone to lunch, never exchanged a personal message, never even had a proper conversation outside of office greetings. You are a coworker, that's all.
You're lying. You have to be lying, because I left everything for you. My husband, my home, my financial safety, gone. For us.
Jane, I'm already married.
What?
I registered my marriage last month. I was planning to make it official to everyone tomorrow. I married Amy.
Amy? That child from marketing? Your new hire?
She's not a child. She's my age. We've been together since high school.
No, you're making this up. You're trying to drive me away.
No, I'm being painfully honest.
You two-timed us. You led me on while sneaking around with her.
We were never a thing, Jane. There was never an us. I've told you so many times I'm not interested, and I never was.
But you came to General Affairs every day.
To pick up mail, because that's literally my job as the new guy in sales. It's been the policy for years.
But what about...
No more whatabouts. You imagined a relationship that didn't exist. You bought a condo based on pure delusion, and you want me to live in it like it's some fairy tale ending? It's not happening.
It cost $700,000. I bought it for us. I can't afford that mortgage alone. I need you.
That's not my responsibility. I warned you. I told you repeatedly not to contact me outside of work, and you ignored every boundary I set. Now you're telling me you've put yourself in debt and destroyed your marriage for an imaginary relationship?
Fine, if that's how you want to play it. Then divorce that little girl and marry me. I'm your superior, and I'm giving you a direct order.
You realize what you just said, right? That's harassment. That's coercion. And it's going straight to HR.
No, wait. Jaden, please don't report me. I love you. Doesn't that count for anything?
No, it doesn't. Goodbye, Jane.
Please, don't leave me.
I'm blocking this number. Don't contact me again. The very next day, I reported everything to the company. I didn't waste time. I didn't sugarcoat it. I walked into the HR office with a thick packet of evidence. Screenshots of messages Jane had sent me, recordings of calls where she crossed more lines than I could count, and statements from coworkers who had seen or heard enough to back me up. It wasn't just about what had happened between the two of us. It was about the atmosphere she created around her. The gossip, the manipulation, the way she spoke to people as if they were props in a life she had scripted out in her head. The HR team looked tense as they went through everything. They didn't say much, but the silence spoke volumes. I could see the shift happen in real time, the slow realization that this wasn't just a personal issue. It was a serious breach of company ethics. Jane had used company platforms to harass a coworker, had created a hostile work environment, and had clearly violated multiple internal compliance codes. By the end of the day, she was gone. Technically, they called it a voluntary resignation, but everyone knew the truth. It was an ultimatum: leave quietly or be fired publicly. And Jane, ever obsessed with appearances, chose the route that let her preserve some sliver of dignity, at least on paper. She probably thought she could spin it later, maybe even tell people she left to pursue a better opportunity. But in reality, she was pushed out, her hands still trying to grasp something that had long since slipped through her fingers. And yet, as surreal as that already was, the real madness came a few days later. One evening, I got a call from my old landlord. He sounded rattled. Jane had shown up at my old apartment. She'd barged in screaming loud enough for the whole building to hear. Furious, desperate, completely unhinged. "This is your fault. How am I supposed to pay for the tower apartment now? You ruined everything." She had no idea I'd already moved. I'd relocated weeks ago, quietly, without telling anyone but close friends. I didn't want to give her a chance to pull something like this, showing up unannounced, trying to argue her way back into my life. So when she pounded on the door and demanded answers, all she got was a confused landlord and a locked door. Apparently, she made such a scene that the neighbors started calling the front office, worried it might escalate. The landlord didn't hesitate. He called the police. She was escorted out of the building, still yelling, still clinging to some belief that I owed her something. I was stunned, but not entirely surprised. Jane had always lived in a fantasy world where reality bent to her wants, where logic didn't apply unless it served her narrative, and now that narrative was crumbling. From what I've heard, she's still living in that luxury high-rise condo, alone. That place she had dreamed about, posted about nonstop on social media, showing off the skyline from her window, the minimalist furniture, the imported espresso machine. All of it now a prison she built for herself. She works constantly, day shifts, night shifts, anything she can get. I've heard whispers, restaurant kitchens, freelance gigs, even temporary data entry at places that don't ask too many questions. She's juggling it all just to stay afloat, barely making her mortgage payments on time. And here's the kicker. The down payment she used to buy that place, it wasn't hers. She took it from a joint account she had with her ex-husband. Savings they'd built together, likely for a future home they were meant to share. She drained it without permission, without telling him, and used it to chase a solo dream she thought she could force into reality. Now he's demanding she pay it back. I don't blame him. Legal action is apparently already in motion. She's not just broke, she's cornered. Financially, emotionally, legally. That high-rise isn't a dream anymore. It's a daily reminder of how far she's fallen. I think what unsettles me most is how deeply she believed in her version of the story. In her mind, everything would work out if she could just control the narrative. If she could stay close to me, keep me tangled in her orbit, manipulate situations until I either forgave her or forgot why I left in the first place. She never saw the collapse coming because she never accepted that the foundation was rotten from the start. It's terrifying, honestly, how powerful delusion can be, how far someone will go to avoid facing the truth. She didn't just make a mistake. She built a whole life out of misunderstanding and entitlement. And when reality didn't cooperate, she tried to break it instead of adapting. But that's the thing about truth. It waits patiently. And when it arrives, it doesn't knock gently, it tears through everything, leaving nothing untouched. Do I feel sorry for her? Maybe. in a distant, detached way. I don't wish misery on anyone, but she brought this on herself, step by step. Every lie, every manipulation, every time she pushed boundaries and thought she could get away with it. It all led here. And me? I've moved on. My new place is quiet, modest, and finally feels like mine. There's no drama, no manipulation, no blurred lines. I'm not looking over my shoulder anymore, waiting for the next crisis. Sometimes I still get updates from mutual contacts. They say Jane doesn't talk much these days, that she looks tired, that the bright, overconfident persona she used to wear like armor is cracking more with each passing week. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story.
Celeste, hey! I hope I'm not catching you while you're working. Hi, Gia. No worries, I'm on break right now, so it's totally fine. What's up? Something on your mind? Not really anything urgent or serious. It's just, I haven't seen you at the kindergarten lately. Your husband's been doing drop-off and pick-up for a while now, hasn't he? Yeah. Actually, I just got promoted to a full-time position at the place I've been working part-time at for years. Oh, wow! Congratulations! That's amazing! Thank you. Because of that, my work hours shifted a bit. And right now, my husband's schedule is more flexible than mine, so we figured it made sense for him to handle drop-offs and pickups for the time being. Wait, wasn't your husband working a regular office job? How's he managing with the flexible schedule? Is he doing remote work or something? Yeah, more or less, something like that. He's able to work from home most days, so it gives us a little wiggle room. I see. So I guess we'll be seeing more of him around the kindergarten for a while, huh? Probably, yeah. But don't worry, I'll still try to attend as many school events as I can. Even if I'm working full-time now, I don't want it to feel like I've vanished from the kindergarten scene completely. I still want to be present, especially for the big moments. That's really good to hear. Honestly, I was a little worried. It's easy to drift away when work gets busier, but it's nice that you're thinking ahead about all that. Yeah, I've been reminding myself that this phase of our kids' lives is so short. Work is important, sure, but I don't want to look back and realize I missed out on everything just because I got caught up in a job title. Finding the right balance is tricky, but I'm trying. Well, it really sounds like you've got your priorities straight. It's not easy trying to juggle it all. Tell me about it. Some days feel like a never-ending checklist. And even with my husband helping out more, it's still a lot. But at least we're working as a team. That makes such a difference, does it not? Having someone who steps in without making you feel guilty or judged. Exactly. We've had our fair share of disagreements, like any couple, but he really stepped up this time. I'm grateful. That's great to hear. Anyway, don't push yourself too hard, all right? I know going from part-time to full-time is a big change, physically and mentally. Thanks, Gia. I really appreciate that. I'll take it one step at a time, but for now, better get back to work before my break ends. All right, talk soon, and congrats again on the promotion. Thanks. Let's catch up properly sometime soon, yeah? Definitely. Take care. You too. Celeste, hey! It's been a little while, huh? How've you been? Gia? Yeah, it has. I've been meaning to reach out, but things got hectic. I'm sorry I disappeared for a bit. You seem busy, more than usual. Well, yeah, I got moved into a new project at work, a big one, a new business division, all hands on deck. The hours have been brutal, but I can see the light at the end now. That sounds intense. It is. But I'm planning to be at the next kindergarten event, just so you know. Trying to keep things normal for Lily. Sure, not what I was really going to talk about, though. Oh? Actually, I need to say something. It's kind of a big deal. A bit awkward, too. What is it? So, I want your husband. Excuse me? I said, well, more like, I've already got him. Your husband, Bowen, he's with me now. Sorry, what? You heard me. I'm not saying it to be dramatic. I just figured you had the right to hear it straight from me instead of finding out some other way. You're telling me that you and Bowen are in a relationship? Yeah, emotionally, physically, the whole package. We're together now, Celeste. You must be joking. Do I look like I'm joking? This isn't some fantasy I made up. It happened. You remember when you went full-time at work, right? Back when Bowen started doing all the drop-offs and pickups at the kindergarten, that's when it started. I thought you two were just chatting in passing. It started like that. But when you're around someone enough, things evolve. We got closer. I tested the waters, and he didn't hesitate. Honestly, he fell into it so fast it was almost sad. And you're proud of this? I'm just being honest. He needed someone who saw him, who had time. You were always busy, always tired, always working. I was there, simple as that. You really think that justifies it? I'm not here to justify anything. I'm here to tell you the facts so we can move forward like adults. Wow, that's all you have to say? I'm not one to scream and throw things, Gia. Doesn't mean I'm not feeling something, I just don't show it like that. So you're totally calm while your husband cheats on you with someone you thought was a friend? No, I'm thinking, processing, and realizing how sad all this really is, for you especially. What's that supposed to mean? You're so excited to parade Bowen around like some prize you won, but do you even know who you just took? He's charming, smart, he treats me well. He treated me well too, at first. Until things stopped being convenient for him. Until I had goals, ambitions, things that didn't revolve around him. Sounds like you're bitter because I've got what you couldn't keep. No, Gia, I'm not bitter, I'm relieved. Excuse me? You've just freed me. I was bending myself backwards trying to hold a marriage together with a man who clearly had one foot out the door. Now I don't have to anymore. So what, you're just gonna hand him over? If he's willing to throw away our life for a few stolen afternoons, then yeah, let him go. You can have him. Wow. But let me ask you something. What about your husband? Oh, him? Please. He makes 35 grand a year and can't even change a light bulb without Googling it. I've been done for a while. Bowen was just the opportunity I needed. So you're trading one man in for another. Do you ever stop to think what kind of pattern that creates? Oh, please, don't get all righteous on me. I upgraded. End of story. Bowen's got time, money, and drive. He's a freelancer now. You knew that, right? That flexibility, it worked perfectly for us. So while I was working, you two were... Every afternoon you stayed late at the office, we were meeting up, making memories, falling in love. Right. I can see the wheels turning in your head, Celeste, trying to stay composed, but inside, you're breaking. It's okay, you can cry if you want. No, I won't give you that. Why not? You lost, I won. It's simple math. Funny, you really think you won something. But what you don't see is, now you're stuck with the same man who couldn't stay loyal for even 5 minutes. What happens when he gets bored of you, too? That won't happen. It will. Because men like Bowen don't stop looking. They just trade up, or what they think is up. Eventually, you'll just be another version of me. You're seriously pathetic. Maybe, but I know who I am. Do you? All right, enough. Let's not drag this out. Bowen's made his choice. You make yours. We can talk about divorce arrangements soon. I'll pay whatever compensation you want. Just don't try to cling to what's already broken. I'm not clinging to anything. You can have the broken pieces. I'm walking away with my dignity. Whatever helps you sleep at night. Gia, so the divorce is finalized on my end. Oh, that was quicker than I expected. I've also been granted full custody of the child. Oh, that's totally fine with me. I'm planning to have Bowen's baby anyway. Wait, seriously? Yeah. And I'll give you credit. You didn't put up a fight with the divorce. Good girl. Thanks, I guess. I finalized mine this morning too, by the way. My husband didn't resist either. He just said, give me alimony and custody of the kid and I'll sign the papers. And I was like, if that's all it takes, I'll gladly divorce you. One less headache. But are you sure about all this? About what? About him. He's not exactly what I'd call high spec, you know? Oh, here we go again. Still stuck on that? Look, I don't know what your definition of high spec is, but that ex-husband of yours, the one making $35,000 a year, honestly, I think he had more going for him than Bowen. Really? Then hey, he's all yours. Take him. That's not what I meant. But whatever, if you're happy with your choice, then it's not really my place to judge. I mean, I'm divorced now too. I don't have the right to comment. Exactly. It's pretty pathetic when ex-wives start meddling in the lives of people who are in love. Let's not cling to the past like some tragic leftover. Okay, it's not a good look. Anyway, I've got some packing to do, so I'll leave you to it. Packing? You're moving? Yeah, I got a spot in the company apartment. Luckily, my kid won't have to transfer schools. Oh, I see. Makes sense, since the place you're living in now is under Bowen's name, right? Actually, it's under mine. Wait, what? Why? My uncle owns the building. I was renting the apartment through him from the beginning. You're kidding. Nope. And since my father is absolutely furious about everything that's happened, there's no way I'd transfer the lease to Bowen. He's not stepping foot in this apartment again. Wow, I didn't know it was like that. So yeah, Bowen's going to have to move in with you pretty soon. About that. The place I've been living in is under my ex-husband's name, so I'm actually the one who has to move out. Oh, I see. Well, in that case, you two can go find a new place together. Rent a place is a fresh start and whatever works. No big deal. With Bowen, we can probably get any place we want. No need to worry, right? All right then, I'll take my leave. Okay. Bye-bye, loser ex-wife. Don't trip on your regrets on the way out. Celeste, long time no see. I've got something amazing to tell you today. Come on, don't ignore me. Celeste, hello! What do you want? Honestly, I'm just surprised you had the guts to message me. That's bold, even for you. Oh, relax. I'm not here to fight or anything. I just wanted to share some good news. This won't take long. Fine, go ahead. Okay, ready for it? Bowen and I got married. We made it official this morning. I see. Congratulations. If that's all, then... Wait, don't go yet. There's one more thing. One huge thing. All right, what now? I'm pregnant. Yes, really. Bowen and I are having a baby. You're not serious. Of course I am. I mean, why wouldn't I be? With a husband like Bowen, smart, charming, ambitious, passing on those genes is the only logical choice. Right. This means I'm now living the dream, a luxury life married to a man who earns $240,000 a year. I mean, finally. I'm out of that broke girl phase for good. Wait, did you say $240,000? Yep, that's his annual income. Crazy, right? Who knew freelancing could pay that well? Compared to your ex with his sad little $35,000 salary, I've seriously upgraded. Hold on. He told you he made $20,000? Yeah, when I asked about income, he said $20,000. So, $20,000 a month times 12 is $240,000 a year. Simple math. Oh, no. Wait, are you telling me... Yeah, he meant $20,000 a year, not monthly. What? He's only been freelancing for less than 2 years. No client base, no stable contracts. That's a beginner's income. Actually, since he started seeing you and slacking off at work, his income's probably dropped even lower. This year, he might not even break $10,000. No, that's not possible. What about the alimony? The $100,000 he paid us? There's no way a guy like that just had that kind of money lying around. Oh, he paid it all right. Every last cent. How? Let's see. According to the lawyer, he drained his entire savings from before you even met. Used what was left of his severance and paychecks, and the rest? Loans. He's in debt now. Deep, probably. Debt? As in actual, real-life debt? Mm-hmm. How much? I don't know. But I do know there's next to nothing left in his bank account. You might want to double-check before you start shopping for that baby crib. No way. So I destroyed someone's marriage for this? I left everything behind just to end up with some low-spec, broke man-child? Sounds like it. You know what? Maybe I should just cut my losses. Divorce him now, go back to my ex, and... Oh, didn't you hear? Your ex-husband remarried. Not long ago, actually. What? Yep, he called me personally. He's with a woman he met through work. Turns out she's the CEO of one of his company's client firms. Smart, independent, financially secure. You're lying. You have to be lying. Sorry, but it's the truth. He looked happy, too. Genuinely happy. Guess he landed himself a better deal. Why is this happening? He gets a powerful wife and a fresh start, and I'm stuck with a man who can't even afford a car? I thought I was upgrading. I deserved an upgrade. Well, you're the one who confused annual income with monthly. That miscalculation is on you. Shut up. Anyway, I should go. I've got a flight to catch. Flight? Where are you going? We're moving. My son's starting elementary school soon, and we've decided to go back to the countryside. My company has a branch office there, so they're transferring me. What? So you're just disappearing? Pretty much. There's no reason for us to stay in touch now, is there? Wait, please, just wait a second. I'll be blocking you after this. Take care of yourself, celebrity wife. I still can't believe it, honestly. Of all the reasons someone would throw their life away, Gia really thought she struck gold. Because she mistook my ex-husband's annual income for his monthly income. I mean, how does that even happen? She must have seen a number like 20,000 and assumed he was bringing that in every month, not once a year. That's not a misunderstanding, that's a full-blown delusion. At first, yeah, it stung. I'd invested years of my life into that marriage. To lose it over something that shallow and stupid, it felt insulting. But then as the dust settled and I started thinking about everything with a clear head, it hit me. I dodged a massive, emotionally draining, financially devastating bullet. See, what Gia didn't know, what I didn't even fully realize until after the divorce, was that my ex had already started spiraling long before she entered the picture. The man quit his job without saying a word to me, just up and left. Not even a heads up or a, hey, I'm thinking of changing careers. Nothing. I only found out when I got a call from his employer looking for final paperwork. He came home like it was any other day and acted like quitting your job in this economy was no big deal. As for his grand plan to work freelance, that was another joke. I had to basically yell at him to even try. I told him point blank, start contributing or get out. He fumbled around for months and in the end managed to scrape together a measly $20,000 over the whole year. That's less than minimum wage in some places, and I was supposed to keep supporting him? Yeah, no thanks. So when Gia swooped in, all smiles and fake lashes, thinking she'd hit the jackpot, I let her have him. She thought she was winning some wealthy, mysterious freelancer living off passive income or some nonsense. Meanwhile, she was signing up for a lifetime of debt, stress, and disappointment. Be my guest. They didn't divorce, surprisingly. I guess they figured sticking together was easier than facing the embarrassment of admitting that they were wrong, but they were not happy, far from it. Turns out my ex-husband has a mountain of debt. And Gia, who thought she was cashing in, suddenly found herself drowning alongside him. They couldn't afford a decent place, so they moved into this rundown apartment that honestly looks like it should have been condemned 5 years ago. Peeling paint, broken fixtures, neighbors that keep their doors locked tight. It's not exactly the dream life she had in mind. They both work multiple jobs now, constantly switching shifts, covering for each other's breakdowns. No vacations, no weekends, no breathing room, just clock in, clock out, survive. And because neither of them can turn to their parents, Gia burned those bridges and his family was done with him years ago. They're completely alone in their misery. Best part? They hate each other now. Word got around that the constant money stress turned them against each other fast. The screaming matches were almost nightly. At first, the neighbors tried to ignore it, but then it got louder, uglier. Personal attacks, accusations, crying, slamming doors, broken dishes. Eventually, someone called the police, then someone else. It became a pattern. It all came to a head last month when the landlord issued a formal eviction notice. The building had had enough. Too many complaints, too many disturbances. They were told to leave, no negotiation. So now they're couch surfing, from what I heard. A friend here, a relative there, burning through goodwill faster than they can find new places to stay. Nobody wants to deal with the chaos. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story.
Erica, good morning!
Good morning, Tom.
Oh, you're as beautiful as always.
I assume this is not about work.
It's a morning message to praise your beauty.
I would like you to stop messaging me if it's not about work.
Don't be so cold. Looking at your beautiful face every morning and messaging you like this are part of my morning routine and my ultimate happiness.
I have to get ready for work, so I'm going offline now.
Oh, wait! Erica, there was something I couldn't message you this morning, but would you like to go have dinner with me tonight? Oh my gosh, I finally said it.
I have a dinner meeting with my father's clients.
Huh? Your father? Does that mean with the CEO?
Yes, I left the office 15 minutes ago. Didn't you realize, although we're working on the same floor?
Oh, I thought you were going to fix your makeup before going on a date with me.
I got permission from my father to fix my makeup in the car, but do you have any problems with that?
What about our dinner date?
I never promised you to go. I have to attend a meeting.
Then I'll also join.
No need. I'm about to arrive, so I'm going offline.
Oh, Erica. Erica, you refused the other day, but I bet you're free today. Let's go get some lunch together.
Our department has a lunch meeting today.
Huh?
We're casually going to discuss about launching our new products while we eat lunch. I'm sure our department head notified us yesterday to bring lunch boxes for lunch today.
Oops.
Don't tell me you forgot about it.
I just remembered.
Okay, if you haven't brought any lunch with you, I bet you have to ask your boss if you can hurry up and go buy some food.
Yes.
Erica, can I talk to you for a moment? Hello, Minerva. You were messaging Tom, right?
Huh?
Don't think like you're better than me.
What are you talking about?
I know that you secretly message him.
He does send me messages one-sidedly, but I never send him messages first. First of all, we only talk about work.
But it's true that you've been messaging him. Even if you are the daughter of the CEO who hired Tom, you have no right to do whatever you want about him. Stop doing what you want using your position.
I've never done something you say I'm guilty of doing. And Minerva, you're also the CEO's daughter of one of our partner companies.
You're right, but
now you're working at our company using my father's connections. But aren't you planning to quit after finding someone to marry?
yes, you're right, and Tom is the first in line. I'm never going to forgive you if you make a move on him.
You don't have to worry about it. I have someone I've been dating for some time.
Huh? You're dating Tom?
No, I'm dating Chris, the head of the marketing department.
Really?
Yes, I'm actually getting ready to marry him.
No way, I didn't know.
I don't have eyes for anyone except Chris. There is a 0% chance of something happening between me and Tom.
Oh, okay then.
Make sure you keep this a secret and don't tell anyone in the office. We're planning to make it public after discussing it with my father and my boyfriend.
Okay, well, it's pretty clear that you're no match with Tom. I hope you can stop acting suspiciously. It's so confusing. Be careful from now on.
Okay, sorry.
Root for me and Tom.
Erica, is it true that you're getting married?
Good evening, Tom. Yes, it's true. It's exactly what I sent in the office group chat. I'm getting married to Chris, the head of marketing.
So, does that mean Chris is the next CEO?
Yes, exactly.
I won't approve of that.
Huh?
Erica, you don't have to accept an arranged marriage.
Huh? It's not an arranged marriage.
Chris is 10 years older than you. It's clearly an arranged marriage.
Stop saying that. Chris and I are in love. He was appointed as the next CEO because he had the skills.
Then you could have chosen me.
Why?
I'm a skillful employee. I rarely make any mistakes. I'm good at communicating.
Just having those skills doesn't mean you can become a CEO.
Most importantly, I'm the closest to you in the office.
Huh?
We're maintaining our relationship as more than friends but less than a couple. To fix our wrong fate, let's officially become a couple starting today.
What are you saying? I never thought we were more than just colleagues.
I know. Listen, I know it, Erica.
What?
You're struggling to express your true feelings in front of your father, the CEO, and your fiancé, Chris, who your parents chose for you. You're crying in pain, taking away your wings of freedom. I'll free you now.
Are you saying that you're misunderstanding everything?
Huh?
I really feel nothing towards you. Actually, I was asking for help from my boss about the disgusting messages you've been sending me.
Are you having a hard time because Chris sends you annoying messages?
What?
That's an emergency! We must make our relationship official as soon as possible!
I'm talking about your disgusting messages.
Huh?
Please stop all this. Goodbye.
Erica! We haven't been able to see each other because we're on national holiday, but I bet you're feeling lonely and miss me so much. I miss you so much too, but don't you worry. I prepared a special present for you, who will be my wife in the future. I booked the suite room on the top floor of the YoTube Hotel today, your birthday. Let's express our love for each other above the night view of the city.
I'm having my wedding now in Guam.
What?
I'm in Guam for the past few days for my honeymoon and wedding.
What did you say? Why are you being hasty?
How am I being hasty?
It's clear that you're taking things too quickly. Erica, you're my fiancé.
I told you that I'm asking for help from my boss about this.
What?
The thing you're doing to me is problematic and goes against the company rules. If you don't stop, you're really going to be punished severely. I think you should have been punished already, considering what you've been doing to me.
Wait a minute. I just wanted to become the next CEO.
Excuse me?
I can't get fired.
You're going overboard with your actions. My father is next to me, and the CEO has something he wants to tell you.
The CEO?
You went against the company policy, and just to fulfill your own desires, you're forcefully making a move on the CEO's daughter. This is what you're doing. You can't complain even if you got fired. That's the message from him.
Okay then. Can you at least introduce me to a girl?
What?
I don't care who, as long as she's a CEO's daughter. I just want to become the CEO. I know I'm gonna get fired soon, so can't you at least introduce me to a girl?
Huh? You really don't care who, as long as she's the daughter of a CEO?
I don't care.
Okay, then I know someone.
Really?
But I think you shouldn't go for it.
Okay, got it. I'm in the suite room on the top floor of the Yotube Hotel. Tell that girl to come here without telling me her name.
Huh? Without telling you her name?
I'll turn off the lights, and our love begins in mystery where we both don't know each other. Isn't it so romantic?
Are you sure?
Yes! If I can become the CEO, I don't care about the small details.
Okay then. Wait a moment.
Hey, Erica! Why?
What's wrong?
I made love in the darkness with the CEO's daughter, who I don't know the name of. When I turned on the lights, why is Minerva here? She's nearly 20 years older than me.
But she's the CEO's daughter.
Huh?
Everyone knows that she's been open about working at our company to look for her future husband. You're the first in line for Minerva's husband.
What?
Looks like both of you benefit from each other, so I introduced her to you. I'm happy for you. Congratulations.
No! Even if she might be the daughter of a CEO, I didn't mean...
I have plans after this. Goodbye. Actually, Minerva was a problematic employee as well. She had problems with her attitude and going against the company rules. So if she wasn't the daughter of the CEO, who was one of our business partners, she would have been fired so quickly. In the midst of that, this all happened. Well, I guess they're a good match. The two of them quit the company just like a lovey-dovey couple. Tom married into her family and took over her father's business, but it went bankrupt in just a year. The reason was because they used up all the company's money as a couple. He had to take responsibility of his reckless actions as a CEO by paying back a huge amount of debt. And now they're paying them back while living in a storage room their relative allowed them to live in.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.